Welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm carrying on the bottle of beers from the Isle of Wight that my daughter bought home the other week. Bought me 4. I've reviewed 2 or 3, I can't remember which now, drank that many. Today's beer is called Goddards. They're the brewery, supposedly the oldest brewery in the Isle of Wight, and it's Ducks Folly. It's a 5.2% volume. It's amber, intense, hoppy and full. So, on the website, it's described a dark amber strong ale with a spicy aroma and a complex sweetness to complement the hoppy dry finish. This traditionally brewed strong English ale is hopped with Goldings and Fuggles to give a spicy aroma. Full bodied with a complex sweetness to complement the hoppy dry finish. Sounds nice. And that's the last thing it tells you. Looking on the reviews, as I always do, they've given it a 3 out of 5 review, so obviously not overly took with it. Pours a dark amber colour with small creamy off-white head. A pale toffee and light malt aroma. Rich sweet brown sugar toffee and malt flavour. Smooth and lingering hoppy, oily, resinous, bitter finish. Oh, well, let's just try it ourselves, eh? Right, hopefully it's not going to spew out all over my little telly below it. Oh, straight away, that's 2 of these beers that have done that to me, where they've just it's like the bottle conditioned, even though it doesn't say it is. So plenty of fizz, a nice head straight away, nice amber colour to it, really fizzy from the bottom. And you can see that, you know, it's going to maintain that head for a while, and hopefully not too much. But smell, yeah, there is that's a lovely smell to it. What would they say it is? Let me just put this down a second. I always like to, because obviously my nose, you know, I ain't got a palate that's fantastic. You know, I think the more you try and the more you self-teach, the more you'll learn. I've been with people on these wine courses, and some of the stuff they can smell and taste, and you're there thinking, I can't smell none of that. Try it yourself. You know, get your bottle, try and, you know, and these people must be trained with their palates, or they must clean the palate first with water or whatever, and then drink it. And you know, and sometimes I think by the time you've got halfway down the pint, that's when you start to really get a full taste for it. As you can see, the head's got a nice head to it, still fizzing away like wano. Let's give it a taste. Oh, very pleasant. See if I can read in this light. I swear my eyes are getting worse. So amber, intense flavours. I won't say it was intense. You know, it's nice. It's hoppy. I agree with that comment. To me, there's a strength to it. Like the stronger beers, like Mercury's Champion Ale and them sort of beers. You get the taste and you get a twang at the end. There's definitely a twang at the end, you know. And it's only 5.2%, but in some ways it feels stronger. So whether, because it's been in the bottle a while, and obviously you know, you can't get it right every single time. They'll get it very close. But you're not telling me that, same as when I brew beer, that, you know, they're not telling me that every single bloody bottle that they try, they've tested for that percentage. You know, it's impossible. So, you know, they'll test it, but when it goes in the bottle, after so long in the bottle, especially if there's a little dot of yeast or bit of, you know, something in there to give it a bit of secondary fermentation. So, you know, for me, 5.2 it says, I think it tastes stronger. I would say at least in the 6% range. Now the more you drink it, obviously I'm getting used to it now, you can get the intenseness from the taste. Very hoppy, not gassy. You know, if some people suffer with gassy chests, it's not gassy even though it is very fizzy. If you can see that on the camera. But yeah, it is. It's very fizzy. It's maintaining the head nicely. Lovely taste to it. A bit of an aftertaste. We'll just read what other people have said. Just out of there. I mean, someone's pale toffee and light malt aroma. I'll go with the light malt. Toffee? No, I'm not smelling toffee. A rich, sweet brown sugar toffee and malt flavour. You see, you look at these reviews. This site's called Rate Beer. And there's places like Beer Advocate. All good sites. But, you know, it's alright seeing it on a site, but this is why YouTube's fantastic, because there's lots of people doing beer reviews out there, and it's good for companies because they can see what the people think. I mean, they can look at my reviews and probably think, oh, he talks a load of rubbish, I don't know what he's on about. I've drank a lot of beers, I know what tastes nice to me, whether it tastes nice to everybody else, it's all a matter of your own, well, you know, your own tastes, and that it's nice, you know. If you go to the Isle of Wight or you can see it online, it's definitely worth a try. These Goddards beers, you know, they're making some nice beers. Again, still keeping the head. The taste, for me, is getting better as you're going down the pint. I'm getting used to it now, and still very fizzy from the bottom. Obviously, this glass, I don't know if it's this glass got the widget thing on the bottom, and it has. It's got some bits, and that's what's causing it. And I never knew that until someone pointed it out to me. That on glasses they've got like little bits where it might be where it's printed or whatever on the bottom, and that's where the bubbles are coming from. Yeah. So, out of 5. Ooh. I think again, I won't put it as one of my top beers. You know, it's not. It doesn't match to me with the likes of King Goblin, which is probably my favourite beer of all time. You know, I can drink that, and one day I'll do a review. I mean, I've got my beers, my Father's Day beers here. I don't know if you can see them. My laptop's sat on them. Can you see them from there? Look at them puppies. Whew. I wish I'd have started reviewing when I first started at Sainsbury's in 2010, because by now I would have been on something like 600 real ales. I've tried some from all over the country, Spain, you know, wherever I can get them. And it's the reason, and I saw on TV somebody's reviewing beers, and I thought, surely I can do that, you know. It's yeah, half the time you're talking rubbish, but you know, we've all got our opinions. You know, people who like reviews, you know, it's nice to have an opinion, as long as you're not too cruel. Like most beer fans, when we go to festivals and that, we all have our own opinions of the beers that are on show. And but then the problem is, I'll go to a beer festival and I've had about 10 different beers, and these are only half pints or thirds, and after 10 I am bladdered. You know, it's like, and yeah, you can drink 10 pints of the same and you'd probably be pretty sturdy. But 10 different beers, it's like drinking 10 different whiskies, I suppose. Your body gets used to one, it can process that. When it's getting used to so many, that's what gets you drunk faster. Well, for me anyway. Well, that's the same for everybody else, who knows. So, before I go on too much of a tangent, oh, that is nice. I am a lover of the stronger beers. But Haverwood, that one from Haverwood the other week, the gold one, that one came out of the blue. That was only 3.8%, but I rated it 4.5, which goes to show you that even sometimes the lighter beers can be just as strong flavour and taste as some of the stronger beers. This has got some nice strength in the alcohol content and taste, bags of taste. I was going to give it a 4. I thought no more than a 4. But the further I get down this pint, and it's my first one of the day, so I'm not drunk yet. The further I get down this pint, the more I'm loving the taste. So if you see this in the pub in the UK, if you're from America, if you see it online, this is well worth a purchase. Okay. 4.6 out of 5. It is a major contender for my top 5 beers. It's got strength, it's got taste, it's still got a nice taste, even at the bottom of the, it's a pleasant aroma, it's got hoppiness, which we all want. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Right, I'm going to neck this now. So, Father's Day 2018, first beer of the day, and a fantastic beer. Thanks for watching. Bye.